The story continues, where only can hear the screams from the Delight Mansion. I'll give you a chance to run. If you can get out of the restaurant safely, I promise not to bother you again, he said. He recognized the servant who hurts him before by kicking him using her legs, which she denied it. I don't like liars, he said, while all she can do is closing her eyes for what she have witnessed. She have nothing to do which she knows she will also die soon. As what happened to these people by now, he left the servant using his magic by the click of his finger. Why did you come to me? Valletta's in mind. You threw me 2 fairy tales and told me to stay back, right? You used me as leverage, he said. She wondered. These didn't happen in the novel she reads. Is it she tried to avoid the death? So these things are happening. Being treated by Lane like this? She tried to stop it, right from the beginning. Nothing can be changed about these people. It's good not to call them their names, since I no longer have any compassion for them. He hears a groans. He's now paying attention to the count that he almost forgot that he's still alive. He used his magic to use the dagger to stab him right in the chest. All she can do is watch her father die by this devil guy. One of his kingsmen barged in and brought 1 servant's a live-in. This are the last survivor in the mansion, he said. Since it's a big mansion, I guess there will be many insects to deal with these bodies. I'll kill them all at once, he said. 100 of daggers are appearing in just 1 click of his fingertips and went through the bodies of the servants who remains alive. And of course the next one. You're the only one left, master. She suddenly collapsed on the floor. Seems like she's having a pain. Aren't you going to kill this woman? The guy asked. The one on the left his name is Ceylon and the one on the right is Quilts. I'm thinking, he said. Is it because of the alchemist power or the spirit's powers? Neither or them is common. I think it will be useful, Quilts said. If needed, I'll force it to heal. He reached her neck as if he's going to choke her. Right, if it can't be mine, then how frustrating, he said. Road is what they called him. Ceylon, do you think it's possible to not call someone you love with by their name in 10 years? He asked. It's not that impossible, but I don't think people would normally do it, unless there's a reason, he asked. I thought so too, he said. But Valletta delighted that. Not only him, but she didn't call anyone's name in that house. She didn't even remember them, though she remembered his name. She was only too happy for him to leave. I wanted to ask why right away, but there's much time now, it can wait. He carried her on his arms. He has planned it a week ago. He wondered what makes him delaying it now. Ceylon asked, which he nodded. He kissed her forehead. Birthday is what he answered. He asked if what has he found out. It's a file of papers, a summary of all Count Delight's corruption and illegal activities. He said to spread it out since people all know how to read anyway. Files of papers scattered on the bloody floor. He commanded them to go back to the tower. Ceylon asked if he gonna bring the girl to the tower with them. He asked if there's a problem with that. Unless it's for the alchemy or the spirits, I don't think it's a wise choice. You can't come to the magic tower unless you're a wizard. Without magical powers, you get out of the tower, Ceylon said, which he feels relief, and that is what he expect. Reinhardt answered. The circle of light appears. Let's go, master, he said, like in the unprecedented situation of exterminating the nobles. The Empire suddenly turned the tables. There are many rumors about the missing of Valletta Delight, and the imperial family called for an investigation to find out the truth, and the long night fell. The scene cut. Where will we have to go to? He asked. The magic tower is right about, he said. So you're really going to bring her? He asked. She's been my master for 10 years. Isn't it fair that I become hers now? He said. They made to the tower. He asked if who is that guy with the hood, he asked. A guy in a broken mask welcomed him. The tower manager and an angel here and loyal to Road, he answered. He asked to take them to the biggest and brightest room, and it's best that it's not easy to get out of, he said. Like as him, they also had a magic power. The door appears, a roads to the magic tower, where only Road and himself can open it. And he added all those who come to the tower must come through him to get in. He asked if is it the same when leaving here. No, if they have magical powers, they can use teleportation to get out, he said. How about those who don't have magical powers? He asked. It's a different case when it comes to elementalists. Reinhardt in mind. I suppose you're talking about the person in your arms. In conclusion, that person can't get out of the tower without Rhodes' permission," he said. If you like this video and wants me to continue, comment the word Valletta.